Please, could you get a word to my family?
That I cannot do. I'm sorry.
We come into season 7 at a time of turmoil for the Frasers. Claire's been accused of murder. Jamie is not physically with her.
Welcome to your new home, then. Used to be a slaughterhouse, they say.
Seems about right.
They've been in worse scrapes, but this one's pretty bad. How do you guys think this rates in kind of the pantheon of all the bad stuff?
Right. They have been through a lot, haven't they?
They have.
They've been through many battles and
Imprisonments. I mean,
yes.
we've kind of been in various versions of that before. I don't know. It's hard to say because, you know, maybe post this, things also get a little bit worse for them. You know, it's never an easy ride for the Frasers, is it?
It's not, no. But if they're together, they're going to be okay. But we do start the season when they are apart.
You're saying that Auntie Claire was taken? No, was it that bastard Brown? No, it was soldiers looking for a healer. Where was she taken? They couldn't tell me. Could not or would not.
And Claire's salvation actually comes from a different form. It may not just be Jamie that saves her.
Ooh.
I love so much that we get so many quiet, loving Jamie Claire moments in these first 4 episodes.
I've seen you there. Again. Dreamt of you. In your proper time.
Was this kind of something that you guys wanted to put an emphasis on this season? Was it just you're following the books and this is kind of what happens in this little bit before the war?
I dream of the past. Why would I not dream of the future?
Of course you would.
It's a little bit of both. We love those quiet moments too. You know, when you're looking at an episode that might be 60 minutes long and you have to hit maybe a 57 minutes for the studio networks, you know, unfortunately, sometimes the quiet moments do have to go. And it's not that we want it to, it's just sometimes that's what happens. But we love those quiet moments. And I think also we are following the book, but also this is a huge season and so much happens. And I think we're just kind of the calm before the storm type of thing. It's like, you know, let's just lull people into it and then blow people's heads off.
I had my wayward youth. Smoking, drinking beer.
Wow.
Stealing sweeties from the post office.
I feel like maybe the Brianna and Roger of the first or second year of their relationship might not have been able to weather all the stuff that comes at them.
Sometimes I wish Brianna and Roger now, like how solidified they are now, they really are a lovely married couple. They're doing parenting so well together. They're such a team. Do you ever wish, I feel like they could sit down with some popcorn and watch home videos of who they used to be? Like Roger turning up to Christmas and reopening the door. They were such children. And now they're such adults and great humans. Yeah.
Yeah. And naivety.
The naivety, my gosh, what they've been through now.
Stubbornness.
But even if Brianna and Roger now, because of where they are in their relationship, if they could sit and watch some of their arguments, they'd probably be like, look how stupid we were. Just tell us. Tell me you love me. We'll be fine.
The version of Roger and Brie, I think you've been kind of waiting on, I think.
Yeah, we've waited a long time to play the characters that they are now, and it's really, really cool.
Rachel and Denzel Hunter are healers. They are kind of on their own, and they come into the story trying to help one of the people we already know, right? Not to be too spoilery. And they're Quaker.
Danny and Rachel have been brought up sort of in the middle of nowhere in this Quaker faith. Their parents died when they were very young, so Danny's been almost a parent and a brother to Rachel, and they're very, very close. When we first meet them in the season, their lives are altered quite dramatically, and Denny has decided that he would like to join the Continental Army and offer his skills as a surgeon, and Rachel comes with him. Drags Rachel along. Then they just get thrown into this world of violence and war, and their lives get turned upside down, and it's completely different from everything they've ever known. And we also see a really lovely relationship between him and Claire. Claire becomes a mentor to him. I think we're quite used to seeing Claire being dismissed by men and not being appreciated, and she's such an amazing woman and has all this knowledge, and I think instantly for Denny he recognizes that, and so it's such a beautiful new relationship that we get to see.
You know, she's lived a very sheltered life with kind of just her brother and the other Quakers, and I think although she's a pacifist, she's kind of excited. I think she's excited for this adventure that she's going to get to go on. There's no way she was going to let Denny go without her. She was like, absolutely not, I'm coming with you.
You will not fight for the crown, even if for no other reason than to stand beside your son.
Obviously, we've met William before, but not in this form. What's most on his mind as we meet him coming into this season?
William's a young man now. I think his major concern is fighting for king and country. He's super eager to go to war. He wants to fight. I think it's a little bit misled. He's a bit naive. He doesn't really know what that means. He'll definitely find out very quickly. You know, it's a violent thing. War is horrible, and I think his kind of illusions about war will quickly fall. And you know, he slowly becomes a man throughout all this, you know, learning all this.
When I first saw your picture and you had been cast, it was like, interesting. I wouldn't say that he looks a lot like Jamie. And then I watched the episode and you move your face, and you and Sam move your face in exactly the same ways. And I'm wondering if that is something that you worked on, or is that is just something naturally in you that you guys share?
I mean, I think a lot of it was, I was a bit lucky to kind of share the same mannerisms, but we did, I had lots of discussions about which mannerisms I should have that are similar to Jamie, kind of which behaviors, because we kind of share a fire,
Can you be
you know,
specific?
a passion.
I want to know.
No.
Do you do the eyebrow? Do you do the eyebrow?
No, well, there's a little thing where he puts his bottom eyelids up. I don't know. I watched the shows. Let's just say the vibes, you know?
The vibes, right.
His bottom eyelids.
His bottom eyelids.
There's like a squint that he does. You know what I'm talking about?
We should all be Sam Heughan for a second.
Yeah, look at me and be Sam. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. There's so much smizing happening. It's smoldering at me.
We could fire out. Any one of us could watch Sam Heughan right now.
Oh yeah, 100%.